like to do a little limerick for you to lighten up the festivities. There was a lady from Magoo who smeared her privates with glue. If they pay to get in, she said with a grin, they'll pay to get out of it too. I've been married for 29 years to 7 different women, but I love them all. No, she's the original. I met her when she was 19. I raised her as one of my own. Her favorite sexy movie star is Sean Connery. Sean Connery's great, but he's 111 years old. That's the difference between men and women. I love Betty White, but I don't see her walking down the street and go, I want to get up on that. I love to have Connery's voice, though, and seduce a woman, that deep Scottish, you know. He could say anything a woman would be turned on. Hi, Mr. Connery, I'm your biggest fan. I've got some toilet paper stuck in my butt crack. That's so dark. If you do have little kids, try not to get divorced. If you can't help it, you can't help it. Because if you get divorced with a 4-year-old, you have to explain adult behavior in a way they'll get it, you know? Sometimes mommies and daddies don't get along. Sometimes mommies like to go night-night time with a different daddy. Mommy had too much Chardonnay, and that turned Mommy into a whore. A whore is a mommy with so many night-night partners, she doesn't know who to have a sleepover with. Daddy went night-night time with your preschool teacher and her friend Linda. They like Daddy to spank them, even if they haven't been naughty. Linda likes to go night-night time with mommies and daddies. That's called a bisexual. A bisexual is a person who reaches down the front of somebody's pants and they're satisfied with whatever they find. Men and women, though, men and women, how do we understand each other? I have 2 sons. I told them, boys, to be honest, women do like strength. They like the shoulders, the washboard stomach, strong man. But they also want a man who's sensitive and can talk to them and understand their needs. But ladies, you can't have that guy. Because that guy's got a boyfriend. That's all I'm trying to say tonight. That's all I'm trying to say. Fun having kids, though, I'll tell you. Fun having kids, man. It's a blast. It's fun. Maybe I destroyed them. I don't know what I did, but they are trippy, man. When they're little, though, it's just the workload. If you have a 2-year-old you're watching all day, you are exhausted. Because you are constantly saving that kid's life. They are mobile and they are a danger to themselves and others. It's like having a little Ozzy Osbourne in your house. I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to go. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm like shot glass. Ah! And then they grow up, man, and you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready on a Friday night when you think you're in for the night, and then your wife says, go pick up the boys at 11 o'clock, and you're like, I just had a 6-pack of Heineken, 2 Xanax, and an Ambien. Should I be operating a motor vehicle? I mean, am I the most qualified driver in the house? I can't even tell the difference between my thumb and my pinky. Should I be driving? So they grow up fast, man, and kids are crazy. I didn't know teenagers, their plans are just whacked. But you don't want to be Captain No. They're like, Dad, we got a plan. What is it? We're gonna drive to Tahoe tonight. We're gonna leave at 3:30 a.m. Really? Who's driving? Eduardo? Who's Eduardo? He's a substitute teacher at Drake High once in a while. He's got an Eldorado. How many are going? 19 of us. I'm gonna ride in the trunk. We're gonna drive to Sugar Bowl and snowboard for an hour and drive back. Man, I'm sorry, I gotta say no. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit.